everybody. How are you? This is Donna Russo, and I am actress and dancer on Donna on the Go. It's a YouTube web series that has won awards. It's created by Peggy Lane and produced by Peggy Lane. And today, I am so honored to have the filmmakers and guests from the movie Kryptonite. It's Easterseal's Disability Channel entry, Kryptonite. And I have Penni Wilson, who is a producer, and she's casting director for Kryptonite. And she has opened or recorded background for Diana Ross and the late great Rick James, Curtis Mayfield. And also she has done background vocals for Shanice.
Yeah.
So Penni served as an adjunct faculty for the Television, Film, and Media Studies Department at CSU LA for over 16 years, and during which she received many honors. And among other television shows, she appeared in her family's reality show, Flex and Shanice. So welcome.
Thank you.
Peggy.
Thank you so much for having me again.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And also, we also have Joshua Friedman, who is a writer for Kryptonite, and his first project that he's written, and he has a BA in TV and film from Cal State LA. Penni Wilson was his professor, and she recognized him as a star student. And Joshua has cerebral palsy. So welcome. I'm so thrilled to have you guys here.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, welcome. So Joshua, what you got you interested in screenwriting?
Well, when I was 12 years old, my dad got cable and he turned on the Disney Channel, and I saw my first sitcom, and I knew from watching my first sitcom that I wanted to work in television for a living. And so I worked very hard to get to college, moved to LA, and yeah.
So he one of the things he had shared with me was that when he saw that sitcom, he heard the laugh track.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard the laugh track, and it made me think I want to do that one day.
He wants to make people laugh.
oh, that's
Yeah.
that's very important, the laughter in life, because so many things happen to us, and we have to see a different side of it, and in order to keep going.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you agree with that, Penni?
I certainly agree with it. Yes, absolutely. I mean, especially, with my challenge I shared with you about my sister being ill, having something to laugh at and something to feel joyful about for a moment eases the pain, right? So absolutely, making people laugh is a gift and a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
So what brings you the most joy, Joshua?
What brings me in the most joy is being around wonderful, amazing people and laughing and just enjoying life together.
See, he's a special man, a special young man. I have so much love for Joshua.
Wow.
I love you too, she was a great professor.
Thank you.
Oh, I would love to hear about that. Tell me a little bit about how it was to have Penni as a teacher and what made her so special.
She was just amazing. It was love at first sight. She taught my critical study classes, and it just we would have the most incredible discussions in class, and you know I love learning from her, and then we got to talking, and that's how we got go. We got to know each other, and yeah, she she's just incredible.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I would watch him in the classroom, and regardless of his challenges, Joshua was extraordinarily active, and he made me so happy because after we became friends, which was very quickly, when he would see me, he would have this joyful, he would make a joyful noise to see me, there you go, he's so happy to see me. And that made me feel good. And I used to say he's my curly top because his hair is curly. And I used to come, here's my curly top. He's just a very, very sweet soul and very, very bright. And I did teach critical studies, and we would do analysis of film and film representations and storylines and how film represents reality and how it reflects reality. And Joshua would go far beyond the call of duty to get his work done. And if he had any days where he was challenged and couldn't make class, he'd always send me an email and say, Professor Wilson, I wasn't feeling too good yesterday, but I'll make up for it and I'll write extra pages in my paper or whatever. And he always got his work done, and he always turned it in. And I just knew from our conversations, because he had told me about how he wanted to make sure there was a place for disabled people in Hollywood. You want to talk about that a bit, Joshua?
Yeah, well, today, in today's industry, there's a severe lack of representation for this disabled people, and it's important that everyone is represented on screen and behind the camera, and so I want to help tell stories involving people with disabilities, and I want to help make sure disabled people get represented.
Absolutely. And so when I decided to move forward with this project, first person I thought of, I said, Joshua, I have to call him about this story. And so I did, and I'm grateful that he said, sure. He said, of course I'll do it. So I'm glad he did.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Penni, I can say this. You are a special professor, and I would have loved to have class with you. You listen to people, you see the value that they have. And what I feel a teacher should do is bring out the best in their student. And I can tell from speaking with you and Joshua that you did this. And Joshua had the will and determination, and he did his job. And what did it feel like to write this story, Kryptonite? How did it feel to do it and to finish it and to think it through, Joshua?
It was an amazing experience. this is something I've been wanting to work on a project for so long. So to finally have an opportunity like this, especially with the Easterseal Challenge, they working to try to bring awareness to people with disability in the industry. It couldn't be more perfect, and it was really fun collaborating with everyone, and it just was really wonderful.
How does it feel to see the finished product? How does that make you to feel to see your work out there? And
Oh, it feels like a dream come true. Honestly, I'm so happy. Uh, I, I always, this was a dream to finally see our project done. So that see how it all turned out is incredible, and we have incredible actors in our film. We have an incredible director, Cameron Mitchell, who did a wonderful job with actors Shanice and Ryan. They just did fantastic work. So it's amazing to see everything come to life.
Yes. And I'm very happy that in Joshua's first experience, he was able to work with people who had some significant success in the entertainment business, because he had done some student projects before, but in his first real shot at making a film outside of the student arena, I was very grateful that I was able to involve him in a project with people who've had some significant success in the business.
It was inspiring.
what a great opportunity. What a wonderful opportunity.
Well, Joshua, you're inspiring. So just so you know.
Thank you.
Yes. So this makes you want to do more, right? Makes you want to go out even further and
Yes. There's so much more I want to do.
And as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to do everything I can to involve him in future projects and to work with him in whatever he wants to do, because he's near and dear to my heart. He's very talented. And I think in a collaborative setting, having his fresh ideas and ideas coming through his lens based on his own personal experience is very helpful in the creative process.
what other stories would you like to write about? What other experiences, maybe even personal experiences or outside experiences that you might like to write about?
I wanna tell stories about all different kind of things, and different experiences in life. I I have a ton of ideas that I don't want to give away, but I have a ton of ideas that I hope they get to come to a reality one day, because I would love to share with the world.
Talking with Joshua, he's very in tune with a lot of things about life. And I've seen a couple of his scripts, one in particular, which I can't divulge. I can't talk specifically about because, of course, he doesn't want to give his ideas away, but he's got some really good ideas. He really does.
No, I can't, I would love to see more. I can't wait, to see more of your work and to see more of your films. And the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge was one in many, many projects that you will do. I know, I have that feeling, because I know with the people that are on your side and rooting for you, and you've got the best. So, Penny, would you like to add something to what makes Joshua so special in your eyes?
He's just a sweet soul. He's joyful. Sometimes when I think about my own lived experiences and I feel depressed or down, and I see Joshua's face, and I know he has deep challenges physically, but he never complains. He never, I've never seen him really, really down unless he wasn't feeling well. In fact, when I see his face and when I talk to him, he smiles and he gives me joy. And he makes me think on a more mature level about being grateful and having gratitude. Um, he's just, I just love the young man. He's just a special young man. He's very near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, that thing that you just said about putting a smile on your face, and that helps other people too.
Yes.
That helps other people because sometimes they're going through some hard times as well. And when they see you keeping on and with a smile on your face and with joy, like Penny said, then it just radiates. It just radiates among everyone that you meet and that you touch. And that's a great thing.
Yeah. And even his classmates, when they see, hey, Josh, people, my colleagues at the university, hey, here comes Joshua. Hey, Josh, because he just exudes joyfulness, and living in a place of gratitude with his physical challenges speaks very loudly to me about what I need to learn. It teaches me to reflect on my own reality and just to say, thank you, God, So, yeah. And that's why he's going to always be in my life. He can't get rid of me. There's nothing he can do about it.
And you can't get rid of me. We're stuck together.
We're stuck together, baby.
That's fantastic to have friends like that, to have people like that in your life that really care and are in your corner and will have your back for different things. It's just, those friends are really hard to find. But
I'd like to say to you, Donna, that I've spoken with you. This is my second time speaking with you. And your spirit shines through this screen as well. And I am so happy to have been able to have dialogue with you on your show. And I look forward to one day sitting down with you in person.
I would love that. That would be that would be great.
Yes, it would be.
Because of my physical mobility challenges, it's hard for me to get out there now. So I do a lot of things on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And I meet a lot of people on Zoom like you and Joshua. And I would like to, someday be able to meet you both and in person.
That would be a blessing.
Yeah.
It would be.
Yeah. For now we're doing this and this is I'm grateful for this right now.
I am too. Yes.
So Penny, when you said gratefulness, Boy, that's a key word. Right there.
Yes.
That's a key-
Gratitude.
and adaptation to whatever you have in your life.
And that's a challenge.
Yes, yes. And people with disabilities, you know, it just, we adapt and we go forward. And we do our dreams because we're determined and because we have people like Penni
Oh,
helping, you know. Just to be a professor in that respect and be so caring and loving is really a blessing for all students. So if you're teachers out there and you're professors out there, you know, take a little lesson from Penni here. And but I think there's a lot of teachers out there that do. I have a family of teachers too. And or there's something so very, very special. And when a professor says, yeah, I'll look over your paper, or yeah, I'll look over your script, or yeah, and they actually make an appointment with you. I mean, and they actually like, hey, how's it going? How did it work out? How's your assignment come along? And they'll tell you, you know, we'll work on this part of it, or help, you need to expound on this. I mean, that is a teacher.
yeah, I think I kind of bite off more than I can chew, because when I'm doing, when I'm grading papers, especially, instead of just looking at content and
Mhm.
doing an analysis, because we do textual analysis where we analyze film and certain representations, whatever it is, the storyline, the mise en scène, the way it's shot, et cetera, et cetera. Sometimes instead of just dealing with the content, I start critiquing the grammar and the spelling, and I just take on more responsibility than sometimes I should, which makes me work maybe sometimes too hard. So I went into retirement in December of 2019 because I was just a little tired. And it was kind of a blessing because COVID came about right after I retired. And then after being retired for a while, I said, I miss my students. I wanted to go back. So I've been able to go back last summer to teach for the equal or the educational opportunity. There's an educational opportunity program that I teach for EOP. So I was able to do that. Now I think I'm going to teach for them this summer too, but it's a blessing to work with young people. And, you know, and I tell them, I don't know everything. I'm learning from you too, you know, and we always have to be able to learn from somebody, you know, so that's the give and take. And I'm learning a lot from this young man.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
And
So,
while we're here, excuse me, Donna, but while we're here, I wanted to give a special shout out to my partner, co-executive producer, co-casting director, along with me, also co-producer, David Zimmerman, who is
Yes.
a joy to work with. Joshua.
David is absolutely incredible. The kind of the amazing work and the hard work, but also so kind and so just a joy to work with. David is one of the best,
Yes, he
and
is.
so is Penni.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I also want to shout out to our director, Cameron Mitchell, and Joanne Dean, who was the producer over the ASL people who were involved, the interpreters, and of course, our leading man, Ryan Lane. Special thanks to Nick Novicki for such a wonderful endeavor to create such a film challenge. And
Yes.
and congratulations to the challenge for the 10th year anniversary. and for giving exposure and a look at how many people who are disabled are available to cast, to write, to direct, to be involved in film on a deeper level. What a wonderful endeavor. And a thank you to all of our crew members who made this come to fruition, because we had some beautiful, beautiful people. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank my niece, who is in the midst of performing concerts, and she opens up on the 20th, the 19th actually, starring as Michelle Obama in the musical 44. So for her to just take those 5 days and just be there with us to work and work and work to get this done, I want to shout out to her and say thank you so much, Shanice, for doing that.
Me as well. Thank you, Penni.
Yes, it's great. So we love the film.
Thank you.
Thanks to David Zimmerman too. I've known David for a long time, and everyone loves David. He's near and dear to our hearts. And I want to thank the Easterseal Disability Film Challenge for giving the support for people with disabilities, writers, actors, directors, like you said. Hello, Shanice. And wherever you're rehearsing right now, you're loved. Ryan is loved. Joanne's loved. Peggy Lane is loved.
Oh, we can't leave Peggy Lane out, because she's dealing with so much and trying to keep all the everything together for us in our awareness campaign. So a special shout out to Peggy Lane. She's just a beautiful soul as well. And I forgot, my sister Crystal, who's also a producer on this project, was a story consultant. And at some point during the process of developing the story, she said, I don't like that. I think we need to think about this differently. And we kind of did. And I'm glad that she said that. And we did think about it differently. So we were surrounded by some beautiful, beautiful, talented, creative minds and people who wanted to see this happen and make something really nice for the film challenge. So yeah. And thank you so much for having us on again, or having me on again.
Oh, I love it. And I love
Thank you so much. Thank you
it.
so much, everyone as well. It was wonderful to meet you, and this was my first talk show appearance, so I'm very glad it was with you.
Yes, I'm so glad I had you guys on the show. And keep writing and keep doing what you want to do and keep going. Put it out there, get it out there. And everyone, I can't say this enough, but Kryptonite is a really, really powerful film. You've got to see it on the Easterseal's Disability Film Challenge. And before we say goodbye, is there anything else that anyone would like to add or say?
Just watch our film, and share it and like it and make a comment and just.
And you can
Thank
you
you.
can watch your film on YouTube.
Yes, you can go to the Easterseal Disability Film Challenge YouTube page and search for Kryptonite.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you for writing, Joshua, for writing the film. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
11:48, you're at my door. I can feel it more and more and more. Inside melting, never felt this. Heat is rising from the floor. 11:59, don't make me wait. Your body's close to mine, I can't escape. Nowhere to run when you come, I'm so powerless.